The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Now it's Torres. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Scholes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Scholes. Decent progress down the left. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now he's got space here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that was vital. Looking for the run, looking to play him in. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Searching pass he's played there. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Ambitious ball here. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Scholes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this looks sharp. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Messi. Neymar, and he's on his way! It's Neymar! No, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when...
Oh, terrible mistake. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Danger averted for now. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder
the
today,
midway point of the game.
Lexington ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Vitinha. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso running with the ball. And it's Hakimi. Hakimi. And that's a good intervention. Oh, he's played it in low. He's having a shot! Thuram gets rid without sophistication, and it's skewed away. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. Torres! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Robertson. Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. An uncompromising challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Torres. Played into space. Van Basten cuts it out. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this?
Lexington clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Chelsea are making a change now. Well read, nice interception. David Villa.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he plays one through. And this is Neymar. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a good-looking delivery.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That's a little off target. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Platini has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. And the volley. Jorginho with the clearance. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. This might spell shapes to shoot. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Tramini calmly anticipates. Picked out brilliantly. There. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Decent chance! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's good play. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Referee's given a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xabi Alonso picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And he opts to go forward, and he's intervened well there. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He is just caressing the ball. Crosses it in here. Beckham! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Looking to play him in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul, played into space out wide. Xavi Alonso, Neymar in acres of space out wide. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Neymar! This looks promising. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Quality ball. Bale. That's good play. Bale hurtling down that right flank. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception, well timed. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, can he get onto this? That ball looks a good one. There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lexington clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now he's off and running. And it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Thuram is there to clear and claimed it back swiftly. Played with...
Substitution for Argentina. Number 16, Rodri. Number 19, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 4, Conte. Number 14,
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Played back in. Oh, what a ball!
Lexington really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Has been not clear.
Clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's there to belt it away. Takes the shot!
Well, he did because he was under pressure.
Spreads it out wide.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable sometimes. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Zico. He has a look up. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. Can he get it through? Messi. And this is Owen. That's a cute ball. But that has not gone well.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rui Costa. Zico. It's anyone's ball now. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Neymar gets through on his own. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important.
Real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Could be danger here! Rodri, played out wide. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. And he was quick to react. And he's managed to get rid. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Stoichkov. He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Crossed into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Owen is flagged offside. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves and it's level pegging at half-time.
And
That's a
now,
really
I'd
interesting
just like
game,
to
and they
read
head
out
in
our
at
phone club members
half-time
who are
at
celebrating their
1-1.
birthdays today.
So once again, we're underway. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Owen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Saliba. Oh, that's fab. It's Zico! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Shot, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Great vision. He can run onto that. He's got away. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Picked out, brilliant, great chance! Oh, it's there! And the message is clear. The only way is up. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Is number 10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And they've got rid. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that's a key interception. Rui Costa. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Shevchenko. Xabi Alonso is there to clear. And it's Belletti. And this is Owen. And that could well leave a mark. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that has been clubbed away. Well, there's the clearance. And the keeper takes decisive action. Roberto Carlos. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like...
Rui Costa! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Substitution
So,
for
time for
Barcelona.
changes on both
Number
sides,
15,
actually.
Rui Costa. Number 22, Zico. Coming on the field, number 20.
Lexington
Bernardo
can
Silva.
really think about the
Number
precious
10,
seconds that took off the clock.
Ronaldinho.
no need to overly commit now.
Place.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi.
There will be
Bernardo
3
Silva
minutes
is
added
the
time.
distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Xabi Alonso clears. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Lexington
Volunteers
really
reach
deserve
lock.
full
Please
marks to
report
have
to the
come
staff room
through such a
immediately.
difficult game in the manner they did. There's always...